Welcome to the Grounded Method practice. Today, in this first episode, we're going to talk about why your environment is the best training partner. One of the biggest differences between exercise and movements is this. Exercise usually happens in a controlled environment. Movement prepares you for an unpredictable one. Think about everyday life. You step over obstacles. You change directions. You catch yourself when you lose balance. You react without thinking. Life doesn't happen in a perfect conditions. So why should all of your training happen there? Today I want to show you one simple practice that uses nothing more than a park bench to develop coordinations, adaptability, and body awareness. Inside the grounded method, this belongs to what we call grounded integrations. At this stage, the body becomes the primary instrument. Sometimes will be used a stick, sometimes a kettlebell, sometimes rings, and sometimes the environment itself becomes the instrument. Because movement is not something we only practice in a gym. It's something that we carry into everyday life. Today, the bench simply gives us a different challenge. It asks the body to organize itself in a new way. Watch what happens here. I'm not thinking about jumping over the bench. I pay attention to how I organize my body before I move. Notice how one hand connects with the bench first. That connection gives the rest of the body information. Then the opposite leg comes across. I'm not trying to move quickly. I'm trying to move smoothly. As I land, the body immediately has to reorganize again. Balance change, direction change, weight shift. Every repetition becomes a conversation between stability and movement. Now watch the leg that travels underneath. That movement is not there to look impressive. It encourages coordination between the upper and lower body. It also challenges timing, and timing is something we rarely train in traditional exercise. The bench is simply creating a problem. The body is learning how to solve it. That is one of the reasons I enjoy practicing outdoors. The environment gives you feedback that machines never can. And adaptability is one of the most valuable physical skills we can develop. When people hear the word movement, they're often thinking about doing something that looks different or creative. The goal is to become more capable, to move with confidence, to react with control, to feel comfortable in a different environment. Whether you are walking through a park, playing with your children, hiking, training, or simply living your life, your body is constantly adapting. The better it adapts, the easier life feels. That's why practice like this, they are not just about coordinations. They are about preparing the body for real work. Inside Grounded School, we don't separate movement from life. We use movement to prepare for life. Every practice teaches the same movement language. Different instruments, different environments, one connected body. Because ultimately, the goal is not to become better at moving around the bench. The goal is to become someone who can move through life with awareness, confidence, and adaptability. If this way of thinking about movement resonates with you, subscribe to the channel. Every week, we'll explore another principle from the Grounded method. Not just movements, but ideas that help you become calmer, stronger, and more capable for life. And remember, train for life, not just for the gym. I will see you in the next practice.